Hey y'all, what's good? Welcome back to Paisley TV. I know it's been a minute, but I got some exciting news. I'm going to Korea, bitch! We get ready to board this plane in about 5 hours. It's gonna be fun. I've never been on a plane before. This is gonna be the best experience of my life. As a lot of people know, this has been a dream of mine since I was a teeny tiny preteen, since I was like 12, 13, something like that. And I'm just ecstatic, okay? But I feel like with these passport videos, I have seen where they don't provide enough information, like at all. I have done so much researching for like information that I need, and it's just not enough. So I'm just gonna give y'all a brief little rundown of how to do this thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, before I get started, how about y'all follow me all on my social medias? You know what I'm saying? And then also hit the subscribe button, and then also hit the subscribe button, so that way you'll be able to get notified when I upload next time, which another video will be coming soon, because I will be vlogging my trip. And yeah, it's gonna be the bee's knees. So let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, do not play around with your passport when it's time to go get it. Like, you will not believe the shit that I went through trying to get my passport. Don't play around. If you know that your trip is 2.5 months away, go get it. Don't play no games. And if it's 2.5 months away, get it expedited. Don't wait. Don't get it on the regular processing time, especially during the summer and spring and summer months. I'll just give you the rundown of what happened as far as me applying for my passport. So when I applied for mine, March 18th, right? So when I applied for mine, I walked in, I had all of my documentation, everything was set. And as soon as I walked up to the lady, I was like, hey, I need my shit expedited. My trip is on fucking May, right? May of the 11th. And she was like, oh, well, you don't need it expedited. There's no point in you spending that type of money. You just don't need it. So, I mean, I'm not gonna do that for you. And I'm like, you're not supposed to deny people service. But I was like, okay, well, that's fine. If you say that I don't need it, cool, whatever. And she was like, okay, yeah, you'll just get it on the 24th. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm thinking, hey, like, I got my information. It's gonna be processed through. Cool, whatever. So many weeks roll by, maybe about 4 weeks. I'm like, okay, it's kind of cutting close. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it takes about 4 to 6 weeks to get it done, but I was kind of like, and I waited and I waited and I waited. And like, I literally did not get my passport. I did not get this thing until 2 days. I literally got this 2 days before my trip. So that was like a whole mess. I had to call the facility several times for me to like get my shit processed through. So if you know that your trip is coming, get it expedited 100%. So how to set up the appointment, number 2. So how to set up the appointment, you would just go to USPS.com, go to the little search bar up there, just type in passport appointment, and then it'll lead you to like this little calendar thing where you'll be able to like put in your name and date of birth and yada yada whatever, and then it'll show you a certain amount of days that they have available to take the appointment for you. You just submit that shit in, and then you wait for that appointment to come, and the process is maybe about 15 minutes at the most. So that's pretty cool. And just make sure that you have your materials ready. It's very quick, it's very easy. I'll even put the link down below so that way you guys can just be led there and just fill it out. Number 3, the materials. Do not forget your materials, because if you don't have them, they are going to deny you of getting your passports processed. So make sure you have these things. The DS-11 form, have it filled out and ready to go. Everything that needs to be filled out, it's black and white. Everything that is on your birth certificate, fill it out exactly how you have it on your birth certificate. I don't care if you know who your real daddy is. Put whoever is on your birth certificate on your form thing, so that way you won't have any complications with them trying to figure out who you are. So that was like a whole thing that I had to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, well, I don't know what to put on here. Follow everything that is on the birth certificate and you should be fine. Second thing you need, your birth certificate. It has to be the original, cannot be a copy, it has to be the original birth certificate. They're gonna take that birth certificate with your application, send it out in the mail. You probably won't get it back until weeks later. Well, I still don't even have my birth certificate yet. I just have my passport, but my birth certificate is still in the process of being sent back. Third thing you may need is your social security card. I brought mine anyway. I don't remember if I needed it or not, for real. I think I needed it though. So bring your social security card. You need your driver's license. Now, what you can do, I know with my experience when I went to go get my passport done, they made a photocopy for me with my driver's license. They had like a copy machine right next to them and they just printed it out. But if you have a copy machine somewhere close to you or at home, go ahead and print out the front and the back on the same page and just bring that with you so that way they can add that into your application as well. Oh, and then the last thing you need will be your passport photos. You can go anywhere. I think CVS does them. I went ahead and went to Walgreens to get mine done. They gave me 2 for, I think it was like $15 or $16. Really easy to do. They print it out right then and there. It was cool. As long as you bring that in, you don't need 2. You can just bring 1, and they'll just staple that onto your application as well. So that way, your picture will show up. Information. We don't need that. Your picture will show up right here. That's a busted ass picture, but anyways, with the processing times, I think this is what I had the most trouble with because I didn't know how busy the processing time was during the spring and summer months. So once your shit is sent out, right? No, we're not gonna talk about this. Okay, so the 4th subject that we're gonna talk about is just the process itself. It's really quick. If you're underage, be sure that you have both of your parents going with you, because if you don't, they're not gonna be able to make that passport for you because both of your parents have to consent to the situation. So don't bring just your mom, bring your dad too if you're underage. If you're 18, you can come alone, it doesn't matter, they'll just do it for you. Okay, so passport alone is $110 plus the service fee, that's $35. So just a loan from that's $145 just for the passport itself. Now for me, I ended up getting the passport and the card because I plan on going on a cruise sometime soon. So that was $140 plus the service fee. So I ended up paying, here's my receipt. Okay, yeah. So I ended up paying for the card and the book, which is $140, and then plus the service fee, that ended up with me paying about $177, which really isn't bad because you get both the card and the book. Now, if you want to expedite it, that's like an extra $60. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to get the card. I mean, for me, I just wanted it just because, I've never had a passport, so of course I'm just gonna get the whole thing. So, if you would have gotten it expedited with the card and the book, it would have been about $230. Now, once you've made your payment and everything should be sent out. You'll probably be able to track your information maybe about 7 to 10 business days on the passport tracker. I used it a lot because I was always anxious about when my passport was coming, because like I said, the shit that I went through with my passport was just not cool. So onward with that, we'd have to deal with the delivery time. So delivery time depends. Now the standard time that they say on their website is 4 to 6 weeks. But truthfully, during the fall and winter months, the process times are a lot quicker. I've known people to apply for their stuff in October and then get their stuff maybe 2 or 3 weeks later without expedition. If you're gonna apply for a passport, if you're going to apply for a passport, go ahead and try to apply for it during the fall and winter months. Now, if you have no choice, like I did, please do it in enough time. Because for summer months, it took me a solid 8 weeks for me to get mine. So literally, I mean, it could even sometimes take longer than that, depending on what type of complications you may have with your passport. So make sure all of your information's right, because you don't want it to slow you down. But average time for spring and summer is about 4 to 10 weeks. Again, just depending on, you know, where you are, the time of year it is. Like, I live in Texas. There's a lot of immigrants that come through here that need passports just to go back and forth from home and from the States. So the processing times are insane here. So just get it in time. Make sure you give yourself enough time, or get it expedited. So after that processing time, they're going to send you some emails. Well, actually, apply for the email. When you check the status of your passport, you'll be able to see like this little box at the bottom that says, oh, we can send you emails just to give you a status on like where your passport is. So I ended up doing that, and that makes it a lot easier for yourself. So after your passport is done processing, they'll send you an email, and then it'll give you a date as to when it's delivered. I freaked out because when mine said it would be delivered, it said that I wouldn't get here till the 13th. I almost died. I thought that my passport wasn't gonna get here till the 13th. So I'm like calling the helpline or whatever, and they're like, well, dude, you're just gonna have to wait. Like, I don't know what the business is. So I had to like call back, because like the first lady that I talked to she was super stupid. So I called back and I spoke to somebody else, and they were like, oh, usually your passport comes in a few days earlier than your expected date. So I was like, okay. And she was like, well, you can just check your tracking number later on tonight. Now, when you do get your tracking number, it's not gonna work right away. It takes a few hours. So I got my tracking number way early in the morning, maybe about 7, and then I couldn't see it until 7 o'clock at night. So it takes a minute to process. But when I checked on that, it shows that my passport was gonna show up on the 8th. I didn't get it till the 9th, but it was a lot faster than what it was supposed to be. So, with that being said, once your passport is processed, it should take about 2 to 4 business days for you to get your passport in the mail. Now, which is cool. It's real cool. So be sure to check your link, your tracking number, and just be sure of the date of when it's happening. So when you do get your passport in the mail, it should show up in this envelope. First priority mail, show up just like this. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you have the card, it shows up in a different envelope. It'll say like it's from the government or something, but it won't be specific as to what it is. So don't throw it away. It's not trash. Just kind of fill it. You can fill the card in there, so don't throw any shit away that's from the government. But yeah, it comes in this little envelope. It comes with like all of these like fancy papers and stuff that like tell you how to care for your passport and stuff like that. And yeah, and then after that, you can go wherever the hell you want to go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I hope that this was a little bit more information than all the other videos have been giving to people, because the shit that they've been doing is garbage. So if I left anything out, feel free to put things in the comment section below. Also, again, if you do like this video, please subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? Because the Korea vlog is coming very soon. So yeah, I hope that everyone has a great day. I hope everyone is positive. I hope that everybody is centered in their own little hearts and mind, and their chakras are balanced. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!